Racing the GP2 division here in Austria, the last race before the mid-season break. As you've seen, we have had GP4 and GP3 run already, albeit in very glitchy circumstances. GP4 had a glitch start, we had to restart, and Snowegg failed to get off the start, causing a lot of destruction at the start, making it very unfair for many people. And then the results were messed up. And then GP3, our stream crashes at the very start. We missed the start and have to join in like lap 5. It's not been a good week for us, but I am praying that tonight we go through this race without a hitch. As you can see, we have all the drivers joining right now. Let's get a look at some of our drivers tonight. We do have a newcomer tonight in the form of ALR Sklav. I don't know what ALR stands for, but we'll just say it's look, race. No. We're supposed to be joined by Cadwell cannot be here tonight, so it might be me and Shadowlancer again. Last week it was in France. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this loaded up here. Come on. It's not very good today, is it? It's Envy Nelly that won in France for his first win of the season and his 4th podium. But X-Gamer has a 25-point lead over Omegs. So if the only way Omegs can take the lead tonight is if he is to win the race with the fastest lap and X-Gamer scores Zippo. And if he scores just 1 point, X-Gamer, he will be in the lead on countback and if to win the race, but it's very unlikely. We do have a couple of drivers. Lord Alam is back in the Ferrari. As you may see, Sklav's the Mercedes driver. We have BP 1999. Here's Shadowlancer. Hello, sir. Sorry about that. I just got a call from someone. Yeah, BP1999, I believe, is a new driver in the Alfa Romeo. Benny was here last week, I believe. And of course, we know we have the team, the dynamic duo of Mansell and Morris. Like GP2, they are GP3. They are on a roll. The Haas's are second in this division by 1 point. Unlike GP3 yesterday, where they're completely dominating the standings. But this is not anything to do with GP3 today. It's GP2. So, what are your thoughts on this field? Yeah. Oh, you need an invite to the session. I'm sorry. Shout out to 2012 F1 season. Or, to be fair, maybe 2020. 2020 had a lot of winners. Or 1982 tops them all, though. That was chaos. But also very sad. We lost Gio Villeneuve, and Pironi had a serious injury ending his career. And I thought, my dad thought as a kid, Pironi would be world champion that year. But sport is cruel. Something wrong. They can't hear me. What? Oh, you Shadow Lancer 2. I sent you one. Okay. Hope he comes in time. And remember, don't click ready up when you join late. Click spectate. I've got no message saying that you can't hear me. Let me check the stream. Ow! That hurt. Oh my gosh, you're right. They can't hear me. They can't hear you. Right, let me try something with the broadcast. Broadcast, audio sharing. It was working last time. Yeah, it says share party audio's on. Weird. That is weird. It's working on my side. It's working on my side, buddy. Yeah, the settings, it says share party audio's there, yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to restart the broadcast. So, no? Oh, I just thought it would fix the issue. Oh, okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologise. We've got a bit of technical difficulties. We couldn't hear Shadow Lancer at all. No, it's not your fault. People forget. Right, I'm gonna stay quiet so if everyone can hear you, just in case. Don't forget to stay on the main screen. What? Yeah, I think we need to fix it. I think... I know what it... well, I mean, if someone joins the stream when I'm broadcasting, it's... I don't know why it's doing that. I could try restarting. I'm not doing this without you because it will be very confusing for the viewers. If I can't hear your voice and I'm talking to you. Should we just restart? Because I think it's the issue of the stream. That is weird. Share party audio is on for me.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Allow my voice to be shared. That's the problem.
You didn't allow your voice to be shared. Right, you should have gone to Specsavers, mate. Should have gone to Specsavers.
I was on my second account, and I'm not used to co-commentate. I haven't co-commentated on my second account before, so it can't be a bit of slack.
Oh.
Alright.
Weird.
Anyway, hello everybody. I do apologise about the audio delay.
Now can you hear him? Can you hear him now? Go and speak something. Testing, something like that.
Yeah, testing. I'll get my phone up now so I can investigate the stream just to make sure.
Did anyone hear that? You don't need to check. We'll ask the chat. Yes, we did. Okay, we're good to go. And qualifying has begun.
Alright, good. Alright. Course.
For those of you who are not familiar with this track, this is one of the fastest tracks in the calendar in terms of time, except you go to Bahrain short like other leagues do. But obviously that's not happening to this season because we replicate what was supposed to be the 2020 calendar. Not sure about the 2021 calendar in Season 9, considering there is 23 races. We only have 6 weeks of downtime So, I don't know what they'll do. I mean, the season's getting much longer, and if we eventually get to 25, with a season break, there won't be any break weeks in between seasons. And that'll become problematic for leagues that do full seasons, won't you think?
I don't know, because, I mean, this isn't, I don't know, but anyway, we're just, also, I'm feeling a little bit smug today, because,
You
as
won?
I'm co-commentating, I get to use the telemetry. But I'm not allowed to reveal...
You're not
reveal
allowed
how
to
much
reveal. Yesterday, I'd just like to admit, we said the energy, the battery the drivers had, we've been told not to do that. So, we'll not be saying that today. I don't know why, I've seen it done in other leagues, but okay. It depends on what league you're in, so we'll go with it. We'll just go with it. Cobalt's on a lap and he's already invalidated. Big rip.
Dang.
So is Limitless. Yo!
It's not TRL Limitless, I'm afraid.
If it was, you'd just be yo-ing his way through the track. And then screaming loudly when he gets 1 point, which he did last time. Mackett, who has had a troublesome time recently, his internet connection has let him down. He has failed to finish since Spain, where he won, and he's on the medium tyres, which is interesting. I'll hide the UI.
He could be using them for his banker run, who knows, but...
Good point. X-Gamer, a 104 on mediums, that ain't bad.
106 at centre, I think it's probably a high chance to the banker, but could be a mess.
And Magnus slipstreaming, but he's already done his lap, so it's pretty much meaningless. We're having a bit of internet lag. Mackett's invalidated the final corner, unlucky. Only 2 laps so far. Benny is starting his lap. Quinton does a 103.6, 2 South African drivers in the McLarens. Yeah.
Oh, Lord Lamb goes in the third of a 104.47.
On medium tyres, so take that with a pinch of salt. You'll likely be doing a run on soft anytime soon. Envy should be coming across the line, or someone? No, it's an invalidation. Who we got across the line? I think that would be... No, it's Cobalt, and Cobalt goes fast with 103.2 on used softs.
Here comes Magna across the line, 103.1 on
attempt
softs.
clear. For reference, I believe that the pole time in GP3 was 103.0. Actually, no, it might be 102. I'm going to check yesterday's stream because we did do that. And it did not go well. I think this game hates us. Yeah, 103.274 was no, it was 103.036, and that has been beaten by Rob. 103.031. It's already beaten, so.
On fresh softs as well, so it looks like a really good lap. On fresh soft, that is a fantastic lap for Carwin.
Yep, Sklav sets his very first time in this division with a 104.338 in 10th.
Wow.
Nadim is on a lap. Nadim, pretty good player, especially on Gran Turismo Sport. Great news, by the way, I won my Gran Turismo Sport Nations League race. It was a grade 1 race, so it was, I used a Sauber Mercedes, and Rage 5, that's good. No, I'm watching.
The Dean goes into April 1039.
Sorry, I'm just checking the previous stream. BP's on a lap.
In the Alfa Romeo as well. think it's been the first time we've seen them in GP2.
Red Bull. Look, it's a Red Bull slash Honda 1, 2, 3. Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Red Bull. Just to clarify, all the cars are equal. Before you call unfairness, Senna does not improve, and his tires are 4 laps old. Yeah, it was a very fast Blue Moon Bay race, infield as well. Don't know who to go on board with. Who should we go on board with, chat? Tell you what we'll do, BP, who's coming across the line with a 1:03.416. Good lap from him.
Very impressive time from BP.
Boah! Kimi is proud.
Yeah.
I love Kimi. I will cry the day he retires. He just loves doing it, doesn't he? One of the cars is stopped on the side of the track. I think it's X-Gamer. X-Gamer has massive wing damage. Yikes.
Yeah, he's going really slowly, so he's trying to get back to the pit as quickly as possible, but because of how hard the car is to drive without that wing.
As you've not noticed already, sorry. If you've not noticed already, me and... Oh geez, Omex has got wing damage and he's on a lap.
Oh no.
Buddy, you're gonna have to give it up. James goes... Oh, he's invalidated. Yeah, we have swap roles. I'm the main comms, he's the... Oh darn, I forgot. Yeah, I'm the main commentator, he's this co-commentator. Top time is still... Karen Robs 103.031. It's pretty hard to beat tonight, but remember, this is a quick track and ultimate precision is required. Luke doing his lap. Oh, he's invalidated. And Limitless goes past Sklav just so he can get a lap done. But in front of him is a Ferrari of Lord Al. No, it's Envy Nelly, I'm sorry. He does let him through, that's good for him. Good sportsmanship it always is.
I think that's Nadeem coming in for a test. No, he's staying out. I think because he invalidated his his previous run.
And MF Limitless will come across the line of 106.43, but that was invalidated apparently. Oh wait, no, that's an outlap I think. Is it? I don't know. Bailey's invalidated again. Magna and Vapor have failed to set another lap. Mansell a 103.589 so far, and he's starting another lap.
Coming into the pits.
Nadeem's on a lap. He's coming through turns 7 and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll be keeping an eye on Nelly as
and one of the racing points.
Nelly's lost it! No, he hasn't quite lost it, but the car snapped underneath him as he was hugging the curb.
Yikes.
I'd say has put an end to his lap.
Nadeem makes it a Red Bull slash AlphaTauri slash Honda 1, 2, 3, 4.
Except it's an AlphaTauri 2, 3.
Okay then, Red Bull winning the constructors this year. Pretty good. Mansell coming across the line, only goes 8th.
Yeah, not a bad lap, but I think he is one of the fastest guys in this division, remember, so so at some point he is going to do better.
Benny's on a lap in the Merc. The black Mercedes, probably my favourite black livery of all time. Signed in response to 103.5 of 8, designed in response to the racial injustice, so a very powerful livery as well as not just aesthetic. But please take a stand against racism. Please do. It's a horrible disease. It's worse than COVID in my opinion. Okay, COVID's bad, but okay, we need to stop saying that words because we'll get demonetized apparently. Oh, and BP has broken the Honda domination. We have a Ferrari, but the wrong Ferrari.
Alfa Romeo.
I was driving a Sauber in my Nations Cup race. It was the 1989 Sauber Mercedes. The Group 1 car.
Oh, into P2 he goes!
Wow!
Very good luck from Gasly.
Yeah, as we're saying, a Sauber Mercedes, which Group C car I think was in Le Mans in 1989.
Omex goes fastest in the Williams of a 1:03.0. Wow. Then that is still on the same, going out on the same tyres. Oh, he spun it! But yes,
Omex has gone 1:03.002, just short of the 1:02 barrier, but nevertheless takes pole position for now. Gamer coming through the final corner. Don't go wide, don't go wide, don't go wide. Okay, good job. And he will come out the final corner and go second, 1:03.026.
Crazy to think how close the gap is between that top.
As Envy starts a new lap.
That top 12, actually, that top 14 are on literally under 5.
Holy crap! Yes, they are. My goodness me. They were within half a second. That's crazy.
Oh, nearly up by a 10th.
Within a 4/9 of a second. That is insane. Here comes Mackett. Is he going slow? No, he's not.
Oh,
he's invalidated.
He's pitting. He's gonna have to pit in.
Is that it for his tyres? Has he run out of sauce? Or wait, no, he did his first one on mediums, didn't he?
Yeah, he invalidated
Sector
that lap,
2,
so
fastest lap for Envy. Coming around the turn towards turn number 9. Gotta have the Renault come through. Now Alpine next season, and he gets a little slidey out of turn 9, out of turn 10, and he goes 102! 102.945, the first 102 we have seen this week.
That is crazy.
The first 102 of the week. No one got under it in GP4 and 3, but it happened tonight. And that could be done more in GP1 tomorrow, or by one of the other drivers here. Coming across the line is...
Carmen is invalidated. And the avatar of Nadine coming across, he's on an old lap, I think, but...
Nadine, a 1:03.212.
Because it didn't say he was on an out lap. I mean,
oh really? It says 0 laps on my screen. I think it'll be yeah, it's going to be a tight race. Hopefully we get through without a hitch. Unlike now we're going to curse it, aren't we? Oh, big lock up from Nadine there.
Yeah.
Limitless lets him through. He says yo as he goes through. I'm going to be saying that a lot now. There's a yellow flag because someone is slow. Ignore that. Who is on a lap? I think James is on a lap. James coming through turn 8. Now towards turns 9 and 10. The double header, as I like to call it. Boom. And boom. Careful not to go wide. He doesn't do that. And he will cross the line with 1:03.351. Not fast enough. He is 16/10 slower than last time. So he'll have to go again. And he's went wide at the first corner. So that's that lap done too. Sklav coming around the final corner and he goes wide, so that'll be invalidated. Very strict with these. Cassidy is going on a lap now. Magna's given up on his lap because he's got DQ'd on it. Quinton going on a final lap perhaps. As Rob comes through as well, he'll have to give up that position. Limitless coming out of turn 3 now. And yes, there are 3 turns in that first sector. No, 2 actually. Because there's a little kink up there.
It's only an out lap. Luckily.
Yeah, there's a little kink before the big hairpin turn. That is turn 2. It's a little kink. I know it's hard to see, but that's not really a turn in my opinion. I see 9 turns, okay? Not 8. Cassidy. No, he's boxed. Oh! Nadim has went fastest, 102.857. Wow. I did not notice that. I do apologise.
103.0 into P6.
And the 2 McLarens are 6th and 7th.
Good quality for the,
they could be on row 3.5. Yes, I just said row 3.5 because he's on row 3 and he's on row 4. You see what I did there? Haha! Row 3.5. New technology, Rob. Not Rob. Cobalt's going to cross the line, and James is, well, he's done enough, of course. He's exhausted all of his tyres. Omeg's now coming through turn number 7 as Envy starts his final flyer.
He's over 1/10 up. This is going to be a really good lap for Omeg's.
Omeg's coming around the final corner. Is this going to be the one? No, it's not. He's invalidated.
No!
Invalidated the last, and he would have got pole position. What a heartbreaker. He may have to be stuck with the second row. Coming across the line now is Cowan. Oh wait, no, it's the...
Do not count out X-Gamer.
Quinta goes 4th.
Or Nelly.
Karen goes 3rd. So Omex has lost position from that. 3 drivers in the 102s right now. And Gamer goes wide, invalidating his lap.
So that means Nelly's under 10 foot. He's under 10 foot. If he can keep it on the right, taking the right lines, this could be a fantastic lap for Nelly, who comes across the line.
Envy goes pole! I was trying to look for that. 102.793. He's broken the 102.8 barrier.
Damn.
And Morris goes third with 102.926.
And then he goes into P11.
Senna finally completing a lap, and he will go 17th.
Not the best thing.
See, I would have started last if I was in this division. But I'm not. I'm too bad. We are waiting on one Magna's there. So it looks like Envy Nelly will be on pole. Yes, he's on pole. No one else on a run. Yep, Envy Nelly is your pole sitter for Austria. Nadim 2nd. A good result from him. Morris Pace will be in 3rd.
Quite a few times in the session now.
They're still doing the rounds of the track. Come on guys, retire. We're waiting for Quinton. And Magna. Magna, please do the sporting thing and just retire. Well, you could have just crossed the line, you know. Wait, what's going on? There's a big train at the start line. Why? It's not the formation lap, boys. Okay, Magna, just retire now. As you see, they're loading his AlphaTauri back into the garage. And you can see inside the inner workings of the car in his natural habitat. Hi, David Attenborough. So there are your results. It's going to be an interesting race. We see we have 4 drivers that cracked 103. But look how close it was, especially if you go from 4th, like 2nd or something, to, heck, even 19th. Okay, maybe not 19th, but
that is just
5th, 14th. Like, 2 drivers got the same time. Mansell and Cassidy got a 103.133. Now the rules are, because you got less grip when you run first, the person who sets the time first gets the higher position, as they had the disadvantage of less grip. To make it fair, it makes sense. That's what happened in 1997. There was a three-way tie. Jerez for pole, Villeneuve, Schumacher and Frentzen in chronological order, and because Villeneuve set it on the earliest time where there was less grip, then he got the pole position, and then he won the championship by letting the two McLarens through because Schumacher did the thing. So we should be going. I think we're missing one. Yeah, I believe we're missing a driver from this lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're missing a driver. I see 19.
Weird. Pretty be a full grid, but.
Yeah, one of the drivers left. And here we go on the formation lap. And hopefully this is the only time we do it.
Looks like it's indeed. Someone. No, it's not the D.
I don't know who it is, but... Limitless left. Okay. Limitless is down in 12th. So we gotta hope there's a safety car and he rejoins.
Yeah.
Alright. There are massive storms across Alabama and I think Tennessee. I do not live there. So let's look at the tires. Oh, that's not right. Benny in 10th has went on mediums. Now I don't know if anyone got a grid penalty, but are you sure Benny did this on mediums? I'm surprised. Oh yeah, I think he did, didn't he?
Wow.
Right, let's pray to the F1 Codemasters gods. Please work this time. We've had it happen twice in a row. We don't want it happening again, please. Or I'm just going to go in a fit of rage. Okay, not on stream, but inside I am. Nadim just joining the grid and wait. Why is Nadim last?
Must be a lobby glitch. Another lobby glitch.
I think we might have to restart. This is very wrong. Wait, we're starting.
But at least we're starting. That's what matters.
5 lights are on,
anyway.
And they're off. But I'm not sure about the order.
Don't worry about the order. Just let it sort itself out. It's happened before, and it's probably going to happen numerous times again. Oh,
and there's a car off already. It's Martin's.
X-Gamer involved.
No, it's X-Gamer. X-Gamer's off. Lord Alam is not in the lead, ignore that. It's Envinelli. He's getting challenged by Norris Pace on the inside, and Norris Pace will take the position. No, he's been caught by Omegs, and Envinelli takes back the position.
Yeah, that was a very chaotic start, as Nelly did brilliantly to keep hold of that race lead.
Morris Pace trying to hold his second place from Karen Robb. Karen Robb takes the edge, and into second place he goes. There's your pit stop strategies. Looks like we're going soft medium again, but some people did soft hards. I did it in GP2, GP4 for an undercut, and I was dying inside. Omegs trying to move on Morris Pace. Morris Pace seems to be struggling, and so is X-Gamer. X-Gamer is well at the back here.
X-Gamer had that spin on lap 1, remember? Well, because it got all chaotic into turn 1. X-Gamer practically took the worst in all of this, as he has wing damage as on my screen, which obviously which is a massive shame for X, because as the championship leader, he's picked up a speeding penalty.
That order is wrong. Ignore it! Quinton is around! Quinton is around, and Mackett's in the pits, apparently. So it's all going wrong for the McLaren boys. He's got no damage, but his tyres will be shredded.
Oh, yeah.
It's all falling apart. It's Nelly still in the lead, with Rob chasing his back. Now... yeah, there is a known lobby glitch where... if you, and Rob's already got a penalty. Yeah, they get lots of penalties here, so be prepared for that. You don't want to get it this early. There we go, the order's fixed now. X-Gamer is still in last. And Vinelli coming around the final corner to start number 3. And you know what that means, Shadow? The DRS is full blast. It will be on after this corner. And Karen Robb will be the first recipient. Here goes the letterbox. Why is Nadeem last? Can someone please tell me? They said they fixed that glitch. Thanks, Codemasters. You're really good at this. As we see Karen Robb try to chase down Envinelli, which is a shame because Nadeem... if I were the guy running this, I'd probably reset, but it's not down to me at the end of the day. For reference, Nadeem was second! Nadeem was supposed to start second! I don't like this. I don't want to be doing league races if you're gonna have yourself starting at the back because of the game glitching. I don't like that. Something needs to be done about it. Like, I would hold qualifying and the race separately so you reset just in case there's a glitch. Or just have qualifying on its own. Here comes Karen Robb chasing the wheel of Envinelli. Should get the DRS now, but I'm sure Nadeem will be very frustrated. Going in inside, well ahead, and he goes into the lead. Karen Robb, but Envy does have the DRS, and he will take back the position. Karen Robb trying to defend it with all his might. They're still side by side heading into turn number 6 as one of the McLarens has spun again. Quinton has spun again in the background. And he's now in a battle with Limitless. As they come around turn number 8, the leader in pack. Omex trying to move on Karen Robb. Oh, and Rob's gone! Rob's gone!
Oh no, he's just about entered the pit lane as well, and he's reset
at the track. That may be, is that a penalty? And one of the Jameses went wide trying to overtake him, and it's all gone wrong for the top two. Nadeem loses out to a glitch, and Rob, well, it's and Omex has taken the lead. Omex has taken the lead from Envinelli.
This is absolutely was an extraordinary start to this race.
And you thought the finish of yesterday was crazy. Wow. As Envinelli tries to get the lead back from Omegs. That's on, not the thing we want to see. Omegs keeps the lead.
Good move by Omegs. Defending.
Alright. For next time, everyone, just to reference, just in case, please join the lobby before the quali session starts. If you leave it, there's not much you can do, I'm afraid. We're looking into it, we don't know what's going on, but anyway, the two Hasses. So, I guess we still have a hitch. The game doesn't like Nadeem. Nadeem down in 10th.
He's moved up quite a few places to be fair, and he's having, I think, if he ends up getting a points finish after this...
if he gets a win, I'll be very impressed, considering he was screwed over by the game. We will look into it, folks, though. Maybe a consolation or something, I don't know, but I don't understand why it's done that. We are going to look into it, folks, so please stand by. As we see Cobalt in the helicopter cam, trying to get past BP, or a newcomer. I think it's a newcomer. And Cobalt has lost ground, and BP just drifts away. Omega's put a 9/10 lead. Cassidy gets a penalty.
Got 1.1.
What? No, he's out of the DRS range. This is not good for Envy Nelly. And now Morris is approaching as James gets a penalty.
Wow. I think the thing is, the penalties are starting to get dished out now. So from now on,
dished out like confetti.
It's all about being smart.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? And there's a yellow in Sector 1. I don't know what's happened. Anyway.
Vehicle glitch, could be some wing damage being flung across the track, who knows, but it's a really tight battle all across the track really, because even down in the lower point scoring positions there is so much to keep track of, it's unbelievable. Wow. Senna up into P11, Luke Bailey P12 and James CLH.
I just don't understand the glitch though, man.
I know, neither, but we've got to focus on this race.
Ah, it just gets me wondering, what's the point of having league races if the game's broke? Quick, answers on a postcard please, we'll just focus on the race. Omegs is just pulling away still. 1.1 the gap is though.
Yeah.
As Envy is the culprit of a cat and mouse race.
Was about to spin out there and we were topping on that curve, but wow.
Morris now going for a move on Envy, is he? Going on the inside of turn number 4.
Morris down the inside. What
and gets
move.
It done. Will Envy come back with a response? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. As Limitless is down to 19th place. ALR is in... What? Why is ALR in 20th? He is 4 laps down apparently. What is going on, man? Come on!
That's because he's left the session.
Oh, he's left the session? Well, that sucks.
Yeah. I think that should be explanatory, but...
Saying what's the point if lockdown of COVID will still be around? Well, that's completely different. That's completely bossy, yeah.
Oh, Mantle down the inside of Envy.
And a good move from Mansell puts him into 3rd position. Both Hasses in the podium positions. But can Morris get any closer to Omegs? Meanwhile, the Demon trying to fight the bull crap he has had all week and now going for Cobalt. He is on mediums, so he will be going the alternate strategy. Will he be going medium soft though? Was that too risky?
It is doable, but the thing is...
Yeah, you've got to get to the end of the race and you've got to be conservative.
Yeah, it's all about looking after the mediums from now to...
Is Envy struggling? Magna is now on the back of Envy.
Yeah, it looks like he's struggling. Could it be... It could be tyre wear, who knows, but... Magna on the back of him in the AlphaTauri. Cobalt gets his second 3-second...
Playing the role of Pierre Gasly. Or Yuki Tsunoda. No Yuki Tsunoda jokes, please. We've seen enough of them. As BP is challenging Cassidy for 6th position.
Yeah, the side by side. Racing Point versus Alfa Romeo. He's gonna get...
And BP locks up.
Whoa.
But he actually gets a good run on Cassidy, but Cassidy's just got away too quick for him. As the gap closes between Envy and Magna. The gap is closing between the leaders though, but we're going to stay on with this one, the closer battle.
Ooh, Magna 3-second penalty.
And that ain't good for him, considering he's just about got to Envy's rear. But the lead is diminishing of Omegs. Morris is on a charge as they come up the hill. And he's going right past him now. He's going to attempt the move, and he's got well ahead of him into the lead. But Omeg says, no, 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 I want that position back. But Morris says, too late. No! Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh, no!
What happened there, Omeg? I think Mansell got screwed over by that. That was very unfortunate. Magna's like, oh, lucky day. It's my lucky day. He's in second place.
I was on board with Omeg from the moment that happened.
What in the world happened? Omeg's lost it and Mansell couldn't do anything. Now who's got damage? He hasn't got damage. Has Mansell got damage?
Right. Let me explain this. Yes, Mansell does have damage, but here is how it started. Morris gets past Omeg just before,
Morris is forced to go wide. Not Morris, Envy, I do apologise. Mansell's in the pits. Not very good for him as Cassidy passes Cobalt. And Envinelli has also been passed by him. Nadim is on the rear as well. Remember, Nadim had a glitch resulting in him getting a 19 place grid penalty, apparently. 18 place grid penalty.
Right.
For joining too late.
Basically, obviously, as I mentioned...
but Omeg's got past and Magna's made a mistake.
Yeah. Wow.
So Omeg's back to where he belongs, but there will be words said about that as Envinelli and Cobalt are chasing Cassidy. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this is just too good to take off the screens. Can you please show us a good camera angle? Thank you. As now Cassidy is passed by Cobalt as they come through turn number 6.
Now, back to what I was explaining. Hopefully, basically, Morris did get Omeg's in the uphill section of the DRS straight. Omeg's, as he went past, it was obviously there was a high chance he could have gotten Morris back with DRS. But where he went wrong is that because he's pretty much on no traction control, the car he applied a little bit too much throttle and the car snapped underneath him as he was struggling to get past under control. And Mansell, who was really unfortunate to get caught up in all of it, and it was just unfortunate just to get into the back of him and it just dinked his wing.
I hate to say this, but is this the Great Egg Race or is this Formula 1? Because there used to be a science show called The Great Egg Race about science and stuff. But anyway, I digress. Sports Science! That's a good show. Cobalt still being chased by 3 attackers. Attack on Cobalt.
Yeah, it's oh!
Envy's going to pit. Envy's going to pit and Deem nearly runs into him, but here comes Envy into the pits. He's going to pit now on...
Magna behind him.
Wait, they're not 12 laps old. Oh yeah, it's lap 14. I'm sorry, I've done my math wrong. Sorry. And he will go on medium tyres. And Morris is also in, and he's went medium tyres as well. So Omeg's in the lead now as Cassidy makes his way past Cobalt for 4th. But remember, these guys have to pit.
Yeah, that's true.
So Nadim will take the place for them. BP chasing Magna for 3rd. They're side by side. They both locked up. And are the soft tires starting to wear it because BP is about to make the move on Magna on the outside of turn number 6. This is dangerous.
Oh.
But he has done it. Well done.
Really
Magna's not finished him yet. He almost runs into him. But I think this is a message. This is sending a message to soft runners. Go back into the pits, and I think Omex is going to do that. Yes, he is. Oh, he's got to be very careful on. He doesn't skip the white line.
Come in. Yeah, Cobalt's in.
Now,
Cassidy's staying out.
Cassidy's staying out. Interesting move. And Limitless is gone. So BP now in the lead, a newcomer, but remember he has to pit later on too. Lap 22 probably. Lap 21, 22. And Nadim now in 3rd, where he should have been. And Cassidy, is he starting to struggle?
Yeah, it looks like it because Nadim is closing up on him.
And he does get the move. Did he say you go in the extra mile not pay off for him, perhaps?
Maybe.
Quinton is not pit either. as Mackett's pit. It's just not been McLaren's day. A Cobalt about to pass, or wait, who's passing who? Well, whatever. Mansell wins the battle for now, but they are going to come back down the straight. Oh no, wait, never mind. Cobalt ain't finished with him yet. They both got DRS. Coming down to turn number 4. And Cobalt gets it done. Yellow flag in sector 2? Is there damage there?
Who knows, but maybe.
Cassidy finally pits. 21 laps of mediums he will be doing unless there is a safety car. Everyone is still in the race. Well, Sklav, that can't be right. 10 laps, that cannot be right. Surely that's a glitch. But he hasn't been racing, so he is pretty much going to be not classified, so please try and ignore that. Thank you. And Quinton will go on the hards. As we see Karen Robb approaching 2 Pink Panthers. I thought there was just the one, but I have been mistaken as he goes up the 1 and he nearly goes up the 2nd. And the 2nd rattles the Red Bull. Cassidy rattles the Red Bull, and that's not going to be liked by Karen Robb a lot. He's going to try and get it back. As the 2 Force India. That's too long ago. Racing Point, yeah, I know. Aston Martins lock up, and there is a slow.
Alfa Romeo, and it's Luke Bailey.
Luke Bailey made a mistake.
Was there a spot of bother going into?
The mediums are getting very old, but I doubt they're going to be. Oh wait, Lord Alam's pit. He's going softs. What? On softs, he's doing a 2-stop. He can't make 20 laps of soft. Surely not. I think they'll be punctured by the end of it.
That's got to be a 2-stop, surely.
Yeah, Limitless is in the pit, but remember, he has had no part in this, so him and Sklav will not be classified. As I dislike this game even more. It's about to become a lottery depending on who's got the best internet connection and not the best race.
Oh, Bailey's back.
Oh, Bailey had a disconnection. I never noticed that. As Cobalt chases Envy. I wonder where we've seen this battle before. Oh no, it was Rob, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, I think it was.
And Bailey, oh, Bailey's disconnected. Bailey, oh man, it is turning into a lottery now. More and more people have connection issues, and it asks you questions, what is going on with the game? Envy goes wide, and Cobalt takes advantage.
Cobalt the run. What?
Cobalt.
That was brilliant from Cobalt.
Well, yeah, it was like a George Russell move, except wrong corner, because Bahrain Outer is not in this game. Criminally. I mean, Bahrain Short is cool, but Bahrain Outer is way better. It's like an oval. It's like if IndyCar did Bahrain, but it's actually F1 cars. There's yellow in sector 3, but there's no one there. That doesn't make sense. So Envy now trying to catch up to Cobalt again, as Alam on the softs. No idea why. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to gamble on there being a safety car, and he gets a penalty for going wide of that corner, as you just saw.
Yeah, we saw that.
And there's a car off. It is Benny.
Mercedes, and it's Benny. It's Benny.
Benny was in, I believe.
Wing damage.
Yeah, he was in last week's race, and he was struggling all race. He has wing damage. He's going to have to pit. And there's another yellow flag, and it's involving, well, Sklav's not in this race, is he? Mercedes are having a tough time, which is the total inverse of real life, as we see Lord Alam side by side with Cassidy for 10th position. Remember, these softs ain't going to get to the end mathematically, as we see Envy trying to get back the 7th place he lost to Cobalt earlier. Luke Bailey has finally rejoined the session, as we see Envy now going on the outside of Cobalt, and he goes a bit too wide there, and then will have to wait another time to get past. Getting very up close and personal with him though, in probably the least popular points of overtaking. He's very ill-advised to go around there overtaking, but it has been done before. You want to overtake here, and the 2 route straights after that, and probably perhaps after turn 4 and into turn 5. The other half is just the waiting game. As you can see, Omegs is getting close to Morris, who himself is getting close to Senna, who's yet to pit. The top 3 are yet to pit. Question is, when will they pit? Will they pit now? Will they pit next lap? And Envy Nelly is trying to pass, but unsuccessful in doing so. I'm sorry we didn't show that, as there is a battle for, well, I would say first, but I mean the net lead, and Senna just playing spoiler right now. Morris and Omex have completed their stop. The 3 medium runners in the top 3, as it says, they still have to pit, and Senna is playing spoiler. He is frustrating both Morris and Omegs, and Morris is not happy. He's went wide.
Wow.
But they will have DRS, both of them. As they come up the straight, Morris getting increasingly more frustrated by the second. But this might be the opportunity. In fact, Morris has not really got a good exit out of that. And the 2 leading drivers, well, net leaders, are battling while trying to get past Senna. This is a tricky conundrum for both of them. And oh geez, Morris goes over the bump and loses ground. Omex will now get past Senna, still in the net lead, but you know, that might send a message. Is it time to pit now?
Oh! Omegs gets him down the inside.
He does indeed, and this might... Is Senna going to do the medium undercut? And Luke has connection problems again. Oh, it's just not his day. Senna... It's like the equivalent of an engine failure and internet connection, don't you think?
Maybe, but yeah, I think it's...
Oh no, we've created jargon. Senna does pit. In fact, the 3 leaders have pit. They're all going on softs.
Yeah.
The Renault slash Alpine, it should be blue next season, also going to softs. Alam is the only one doing a 2-stop apparently. I didn't see the 2-stop be done, but he thinks this works.
This could be a blessing for the guys that have just pitted, because they're on fresh softs. They've got like 14 laps to go. So
yeah, they've got ground.
They'll serve them well enough
15 laps.
Yeah,
it's lap 22,
laps.
They've done 21 laps.
Yeah, 15 laps to go for the end of the race. But even better, they can make up time. They can make up time quickly.
I just got a message from another
one. As well.
As you see, Envinelli and Mansell getting close to Cobalt. A battle within a battle within a battle. It's the battle of the strategies right now, and the mediums are winning it. Because they're going to the end of the race, but the softs... There's a lot of battles going on. I don't know which one to report. Envinelli gets past Cobalt for 4th position. Oh, battle between BP and Lord Alam nearly results in an accident. And they're going side by side, the 2 Italian teams. They're bashing. Bargy, we love this kind of stuff. At least there's no damage. And BP has made a mistake. And Lord Alam will inherit 7th on a plate.
Well caught by BP though.
He does caught it, but he does lose a lot of ground. He might be overtaken by Nadim next. Oh, and Lord Alam has made a mistake of his own, and BP regains the position. So tit for tat.
And that puts it. That plays it into. That is checkmate for Nadim potentially.
Yeah, because he's on new soft, and he's going to get the run. But don't do it here, and...
Alam has got DRS. Nadim does get the fastest lap of the race, so well done to him.
And Nadim does get past Lord Alam out of turn 1. Coming up through turn 1.5. Yes, 1.5. And 2.
Wow.
Cassidy now chasing Lord, and Lord is wondering, was that a good idea from me? I hate to say it, but probably. Cobalt. It's this battle again. They've been nip and tuck for the entire race.
Yeah, they have.
Lord Alam and Cassidy are side by side into turn number 6. Soft on the inside, medium on the outside. They're still side by side going into turn number 7. And turn number 8. Alam lagging a bit.
Good move by Cassidy.
And the medium tyres of Cassidy are better, and Lord Alam completely cuts the corner. That's surely a warning. Naughty, naughty. Don't cut the corners, boys. And a massive
BP
corner cut by BP, and that is definitely a penalty. And that says, oh, Nadim is... Nadim's like, ooh, another penalty. Oh, what a shame. Oh, no, Cobalt's had a problem. He's went off. Cobalt's went off, and he's down to 8.
Wing damage, so it may not be all bad for him.
These camera angles, I swear, there should be an option where they should let us change camera angles on ourselves instead of being automated. Please, Codemasters, if you just click the analog sticks, the buttons they have on the analog sticks, they could use that. Don't know why they didn't think of that. Like, you press the R3 button for the radio, that'd be cool. But enough suggesting, as Mansell gets another penalty, and this plays very nicely into Nadim's hands. Nadim, imagine if he wins.
That, I mean, it is possible. With 10 laps to go,
Look,
anything can happen. But
I don't believe in commentator's curse, okay? I think it's a load of bull. It's just coincidence.
oh, BP closing.
As Magna overtakes Limitless, because he's not here. And Envinelli is passed by BP. BP having a fantastic debut so far. As he locks up.
Yeah, he is.
He is hot!
If he can keep it on track and get this
Ignore
car,
that.
I think he'd be a nominated driver of the day for me.
Don't look at Limitless, he's out of the picture. Nadim coming down with the new softs. Oh boy, this will be interesting. I think you should give him double points considering he had to start at the back. After the lobby glitch again. Or as Codemasters put it, you started too late, we're putting you at the back. Here goes the move.
On the back of Nelly. Side by side, heading into the uphill section.
Side by side at Verstappen's favourite corner.
Move by Nelly.
And yes, I just said it, Verstappen's favourite corner, and I guess Hamilton's as well. But will Envinelli come back and respond? Not this time.
Oh,
And there's
a yellow flag.
it's Gamer.
Ah, dear.
Gamer trying to enter the pit, but had problems.
Could be the race over. He's going to be a lap down as a result, potentially. But BP though is going to be in a pretty big spot of bother because he has penalties. And
In fact,
Magna,
he has 6 seconds of penalties. Cobalt with 12 seconds of penalties, by the way. Yikes.
Right.
Naughty boys. As Cobalt gets close to Mansell with a broken Honda engine. Here's Nadim. Is he going to make his way BP within the next 9 laps, because that's how many we've got left. Well, 8 and a bit, because Omegs has been very good as Magna gets another penalty. And that's good for Nadim.
No.
No, I know what happened. Nadim broke the game, hacked himself. He put himself to last himself as Mansell pits. He doesn't like these mediums. He's going to two-stop. Yeah, that's what happened. He didn't like starting in second because he'd probably get pushed around considering it's Austria. So he hacks the game to put himself in last midway through the intermission. And he just takes advantage of it. Let's just pretend that happened as Mackett gets a penalty for cutting the corners too many times. It's not McLaren's day. It's just been gone. But hopefully the week break next week will give him some time to regroup and get back on track for Britain. Yes. Well, not the home of the Speedverse Racing League. It's actually based in India. But India's not on the calendar anymore because their government hates sports. I think. Sports that are not...
They put Cobalt with a 3-second penalty.
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, Cobalt, another penalty. He is now on 15 seconds of penalties! 15!
That's going to put him well down the order.
And so does James. James has 15 seconds of pens as well.
Oh, no.
BP on the inside of Magna into turn number 3. And he locks up, but he takes the position very nicely. Magna is now getting challenged by his teammate, Nadim. Going on the inside, this is, well, actually, they do have penalties, so it wouldn't be that much of a difference, but Nadim has no penalties.
Magna is not in any mood to yield to Nadim.
Let's go round the outside. Nadim takes 4th position for now, but remember, it wouldn't make much difference. And then again, it would give him more speed to push and get to the leaders, considering that Magna and BP already have 6 seconds worth of penalties. As you see there. That's what the black and white flags are for. They're not checkered flags. BP now on a charge to chase down Mars, who's on the mediums. Provisionally, Nadim is 3rd. If we are talking penalties.
Yeah.
Cassidy and Cobalt in a battle, and Cobalt wins it, but remember he has loads of money and loads of penalties, and Nadim has passed BP, so now he will have a full send into the leading pack after starting last due to a glitch. This is impressive.
What a drive night by Nadim, and if I had to choose my one driver for driver of the day, for me it has to be him.
Yeah.
At least he's going to be my first choice. But what a drive! I mean, it was for a typical Codemasters glitch, but he still had the pace to work his way back up. It's just a phenomenal achievement. And
Nadim is wasting no time trying to catch the 2 leaders. There's been no safety car, no virtual safety car, no retirements. Well, Sklav has been... He's not 22 laps, he's just... Let's just say he's a pacemaker, like in marathon races. He's not competing. Just like...
Oh, BD snaps like slightly.
A marathon, yeah. Oh, Cobalt cuts the massive corner cut, and
he has to come in. He's just come
Cobalt's
in.
coming again. He's having trouble with the tyres.
Oh, he's retired.
He's given up!
Massive.
Well, he has penalties,
Oh,
yeah. As BP still chasing Nadim. Now, what is going to happen? What is going through Omeg's and Morris's head? Are they going to get to the end in time? I think they might. It's just a question about how long will these tires hang on to the track.
Cobalt has left the session.
Cassidy has been passed by Senna for 7th, and Cassidy has loads of penalties anyway, so just get him away past. There's a yellow at sector 1. I don't know what. Oh yeah, it's because Cobalt retired, didn't he? I don't know why it lets you retire on track. It shouldn't be doing that. Gap between Morris and Nadim, 2.5 seconds. Nadim goes wide, but not too wide to trigger a warning. 2 laps remain as Omegs gets closer and closer to the end. Karen and Rob and Alam get penalties. Only 5 drivers who have no penalties, not counting those in the bottom. As James gets another penalty. James, I'd just like to mention, has 21 seconds of penalties.
Wow.
Cobalt has a 18 seconds. Actually, I'll turn the graph off as Gamer goes off the track as Omegs goes past him. Gamer has been falling well down the order. Actually, don't know who will be classified.
2.1 between Nadim and
Nadim, 2 laps to go as Gamer has retired. But there's no safety car because you don't get it on the last 2 laps in this game. So, end of his race for X-Gamer, the championship leader. And that is not good. If Omegs can get the fastest lap, which, let me just tell you right now, he does not have, it's X-Gamer. So, yeah, they'll be tied on points if Omegs wins this race.
Yeah.
Right now we're looking at Envy taking 4th. As BP is closing in on Nadim. I don't know why he is. He has penalties. Oh, Megzy nearly goes wide. If one of these guys gets a penalty, then that will play into Nadim's hands very nicely, especially if it's Morris. Morris coming around the final corner for the penultimate time. Gets through it nicely. 1 lap to go for Omegs, who could be about to take a tie on points. He will not lead the championship because of countback. He will actually... No, wait! He will take the lead on countback because he will have 2 victories to Gamer's 1. Now, Omegs did take victory. He was in GP3 for a while. As BP tried to pass Nadim, but it did not work. So, Omegs, if he doesn't cut a corner one more time, then he will win this race and lead the championship with 2 wins in GP2. Because the countback rules, driver the more wins takes the lead of the championship.
What a race this has been.
Yeah, it's not been, on paper, it hasn't been the most exciting. No safety cars, no virtuals, no drama, but there has been action. Omegs will come around the final corner, don't cut it, and he will take the victory in Austria. Morris will be 2nd, Nadim will take 3rd, and I think will Envinelli take 4th. He coming to the line, and he does get 4th. BP 5th, Magnus 6th, 7, P7. Cassidy will get 8th because Mansell and Lord Allen have the same amount of penalties. I think Lord Allen will just take the last point. Great recovery from Nadim. Can you please invite the winners in, please? The top 3.
Yeah.
Quinton will cross the line in the first non-scoring position. Karen and James, who had massive penalties, will be surely overtaken by Mackett Or wait, will he? Maybe not. No, he's not. Well, he's overtaken James, but not Rob. But another disappointing day for Mackett once again, and Luke Bailey will come across the line to complete the race despite disconnecting. Just to let you know, Limitless and Sklav will not be classified. There is no way that Sklav is 25 laps down. He didn't even do anything, I think. Oh, that means we've got to wait for him. Oh, oops! Wait. I think the game might have crashed. Oh dear. Well, anyway, he did nothing, so he will be a non-classified result. Will just be the top 16. As they do one parade lap, all the winning drivers that finished the race. Good job to all, you did your best. Especially Nadim.
I got the top 3 in.
Thank you. What was that? If he crosses the line, does that end the race? No! The race has not ended! Oh, it has. It has. Sklav, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. But it came up on our screen as you did not finish. Well, you did finish, but you were like 26 laps down, which must be wrong. Yeah, but we're gonna have to look at this, guys. Our admins are gonna look through these issues and we'll come to a resolution. But well done, Nadim, on coming back from that horrible glitch that needs to be fixed and addressed. If you don't mind, Sonic Hawk, I'll come up with a proposal about how to get around this issue. But yeah, he should not be 20th. He started he qualified second, but it said he was last. But he did start second, but what a recovery. It is a kick in the face to Cody seeing this, isn't it? Take me back to the grid? No chance. I'll go back. Hello, Morris will just leave the session here and get an interview. Have we got Omex? Shadow, have we got Omex? Shadow? Shadow? I think we've lost Shadow, boys. Just give us a second. Shadow? Shadow? Shadow, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, you just dropped off. I didn't notice you did. Yeah,
That went through.
We're just getting them now as we will open the showroom to display Victory Lane for the Williams driver. And there's the Williams. Have we got Omegs or no?
Well, I don't think he'd be able to. Well, I don't know. But I don't know yet, but I've got all 3 of them in.
Oh wait, didn't he say he... No offense, didn't he say he struggled with English? I think that's what he said when he won. I mean, we understand that and respect that, but... Should we just do Morris then? So Morris, congratulations on the 2nd place. It was an unusual race considering there was a glitch in the lobby and Nadim had to start last for some reason despite qualifying 2nd. I was as confused as probably all the other drivers were. Were you?
Yeah. I mean, I thought, I got on the grid, I was like, well, hang on a second, why am I in P2? I qualified P3. And then I seen the theme.
Oh, an invite. Sorry, I'm just going to send an invite to Nadim. Shadow, can you invite Nadim, please, actually? Shadow?
Oh shit!
Hey, what's your language?
I sent the wrong one.
There are kids watching this.
Yeah, apologies. That was I sent the wrong invite, the wrong SAF1.
You invited the wrong.
I apologise.
Well, I know who's not going to be a replacement next time.
Well,
Back to
doesn't
Morris.
that bother me because I have GP3, the worldwide celebration that is GP3 anyway.
Yeah, as we said, this is more for worldwide celebration, so take that. Yeah, this was weird. I don't know what Nadim's going to say about this though. But yeah, Morris, you did well for second to second. In my opinion, if I were the one, if this was my league, I'd tell everyone to restart, but I don't think everyone would get the memo.
Right, it's frustrating for what happened to Nadim, but fair play to him coming back to P3.
Absolutely.
But yeah, in terms of my race, I felt like Senna held me up quite a lot. I know he was a ghosted back marker, but he gave Omegs a big DRS advantage. He got past me and he got 2 seconds ahead of me. I've never really gained it back from Omegs being ahead of him. But yeah, it was a good race. Me and Omegs had pretty much identical pace, I'd say, for the whole Grand Prix. So yeah, I needed this result after spinning out behind the safety car in Baku, and then last race DNFing because I can't drive in the wet. So
I think I might be thinking of Mansell, but wasn't there an incident involving Omegs where him and Mansell had a crash or something?
Basically, yeah. So I overtook Omegs down the inside of turn 3. Omegs lost his rear end. I think he had a bit of wheel spin or something, and then he went into Mansell.
Unlucky.
It's a racing incident because obviously Omegs can't do anything about that. But it's unfortunate for Mansell because me and him were gunning for that 1-2 today. We had some good pace because I already got past Omegs and Mansell was literally about to follow through. So yeah, unfortunate, but there's nothing much we can do about it. But it just made Mansell have to make his stop 3 laps earlier than he had to, which kind of made him suffer with tyre wear. But yeah, it was a good race. But Nadim, I know you're in the party now, but ahead of race from you, mate. I feel really bad. For good race.
Yeah, I was. It is not much Omegs could do in that situation, but he did pull on a win. And you know what? Omegs is now the championship leader on countback. He's 119 with X Gamer 119, but Omegs has 2 wins to X Gamer's 1. As for you, Morris, you now have 91, and I do believe... No, you will not overtake Envinelli. He finished 4th. Nobody got the fastest lap, if I recall. Do we even have a fastest lap? Mackett didn't score. I forgot where Martin's finished. Was it 7th? So you will now jump up to... I believe you will jump up to 4th in the championship. So that's pretty good, don't you think?
Yeah. I've been a bit frustrated with my performances the last 3 races because this season I really feel like I've got the pace to be challenging for the title. I didn't sit in the first 3 races, so I lost out on points for those first 3 races. But yeah, I'm still going to be going for wins as much as I can. Just got to practice.
That's the spirit.
A bit more.
Yeah, you have a week off. It gives you a lot of time. A week off. So.
Yeah. The week off to practice Silverstone because I'm not very good at Silverstone. So.
I love Silverstone.
I wanted to be at Brands Hatch.
It's where I had my first ever league race. Brands Hatch's not happening. Let's be honest.
I love Brands Hatch. But yeah, it was a good race today. Me and Mansell were going to go for the constructors with the Haas. You know, me and him have got such similar pace, and
yeah, Renault had an off day.
Really well. So yeah, it's a good race.
Renault had an off day, but remember Williams did have a winner. And actually, wait, where did Mansell finish? I forgot. Never mind. But you and Williams are having a good tussle while Renault is trying to hang on to the lead.
Yeah, we're going to try and challenge Renault for that top spot. I think it's just going to come from consistent results from me and Mansell, consistent podiums and being quick and working well together, which we have done so far. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the second half of the season.
Yeah, it's right. Do we have any questions from Shadowlancer?
I think that's all I've got to ask for now.
Okay, so thank you and
Yeah.
congratulations on your second place finish.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys, and Nadeem, well done for that comeback, mate.
Cheers, thanks, Marcus. Appreciate it, buddy.
Nadeem, where do we start? Codemasters let you down today, buddy. But you showed them what you're made of, so well done.
Yeah, thanks, man. Like, I'm not sure what happened. I think it's probably because
you joined late, yeah. Cody's like, screw you, you're going to the back of the grid for being so late. This isn't a school. This isn't school, alright? This is a league. And to be fair, if you join late, you're still gonna set a lap. I mean, you're gonna lose time anyway, so what's the big deal?
Yeah, like, so I was pretty confused because, like, obviously I qualified second, so I was thinking, okay, like, in a good position for the race. And then when we loaded up, I was like, wait, there seems quite a lot of cars in front of me. Like, did I get a penalty or something? I was like, oh wait, I'm starting last.
Now, I tell you why, because you were like, you probably hacked the system and say, oh, they're going to bump me around at the start, so I'm going to start last. So you hacked the game to make yourself last, and you're like, oh, easy stuff, getting past all the drivers, I'm too good for this league. Go on.
Yeah, no, like, when I saw, like, I was lost, I was like, okay, that kind of sucks, but because I joined, like, this division quite late, I'm pretty much out of the title race, so I thought, okay, like, it's a chance to have a bit of fun. So
I mean, you never
survive. Yeah, like maybe like a very small chance, but with the guys in this league, they're quite consistent. So I don't really think that's possible. But yeah, I just thought survive the first lap, and then and like take it from there and just see how the race like unfolds. Because I knew like I was on the alternate strategy, so I was like, okay, I'll have better pace at the end of the race. So my main focus was just get till the second stunt, and then I can really like make some moves. And yeah, like it worked out quite well. Like in the end, I had quite a lot of fun. So I'm not too like disappointed with how things.
Yeah,
things went.
But we just like on the behalf of Codemasters, I guess, we'd just like to really say a big sorry about what happened. We're going to try and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Hopefully, the SFR SFR admins will consult each other and come to a solution and how to combat this in future races.
Yeah, I'm sure Sonic will be straight at the Codemasters door.
Because, alright, I have to be honest here. Yes, we know games are not perfect, but when you consider this is supposed to be designed for esports in mind,
yeah,
it becomes a point where it's becoming unacceptable and inexcusable. And I think it's not league admin's fault, because they're just running it on the game. They're just doing their job. But I think it's time for the league admins to come right. This is happening too often. How do we combat this? And I would like to see that. I mean, we're not forcing them to come to a decision. It's just a suggestion I put in, because let's be honest, I think the viewers will understand too. We're all getting sick of these game-breaking bugs.
Yeah, no, I think.
But well done on you.
After, yeah, thanks, mate. Normally after the patch, there's normally like some problems. I think next time I just need to make sure I'm on time. So if anything, it's a lesson to be punctual.
I mean, but, I thought go on.
Yeah, like it was fun. So at least I gave like the stream some content. So I mean,
put on
it's
a
all
great
about
show.
The content live. So.
Put on a great show. Thank you for that.
Yeah, cheers, man. Like it was fun. I enjoyed it. And if that happened to someone rather than me than someone that's in the top of the title, so yeah, it's all good. All in the name of content, right?
Well, thank you for that. Shadow, you have any questions before we leave? Because
I'd like to say congratulations to the both of you on that race today. I thought all three of you did fantastically, and yeah, good luck in 2 weeks' time.
Cheers. Thanks, Tom.
No problem, mate.
So next week we're going to bring up one of the tracks here. Next week it's a break, so we all get to chill out, regroup for the second half of the season, 11 races in that. And when we come back, we are going to be racing on the home of motorsport. We're doing Bahrain Short. No, just kidding. We're doing Silverstone. I said Bahrain. I showed Britain Short. Oops. Yeah, but we are doing the classic Silverstone circuit, the track that has went under many more makeovers than how do I say it? More makeovers than the cast of Coronation Street. There's always makeovers. 1950, it hosted the very first race of Formula One, and nearly 71 years to the day, we'll be here on a much more butchered layout than it used to be. It used to be just the airplane, the airfield perimeter, and then they made some twists and turns there. And now the start-finish straight is at the wing, where after the clubbed corner. And it's very interesting. It's very long, 5.891, but very quick to 127. With the exception of Club, Brooklands, and Arena, it's a very quick course, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a very, very quick track. I think my favourite section of Silverstone is Magnussen Beckett's.
Yeah, but don't underestimate the farm section. It's very tricky. I think the farm section's okay. It's not better than Bridge, but it's still fun. 2 sweepers into a tight arena section. I would do a lap, but I don't think I'm allowed to. But yeah, that is the end of the first half of the season, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you for watching up to this point. But that's just the beginning. And 2 weeks' time, it will be the beginning of the end of F1 2020 for Speed Force Racing, because unless they choose to release it on PS4 again, this will probably be the last based on mainly PS4. Which is kind of sad, considering all the seasons have been held on the PS4. So we'll be approaching a new era of Formula One League racing coming next season. Are you excited for the 2021 game? Can I ask? I'm not.
I am and I'm not. Just because it's EA making it, and I don't know whether it's going to be...
It's not EA making it, it's Codemasters.
Oh,
It's Codemasters.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still Codemasters. They're still separate. They're just running under EA ownership. It's still Codemasters though. So Codemasters will still run it. Sadly, I actually have faith in EA for once. Because we'll have Imola back on the calendar for the very first time. Portugal will be on the calendar for the very first time. And Saudi Arabia, which... Oh, bye, Morris. Saudi Arabia, which will be probably the fastest track in street racing, if not ever, for Speed Force Racing. And that'll be interesting to see if we do get around to that. If Codemasters are nice to put the game. I'm not very keen on the track, but I can be wrong. I was wrong with Portugal. I was wrong with Baku. Hopefully I'm wrong again, but I don't have much faith. Then again, you never know. I'm just waiting for them to put classic tracks like, as he said, Brands Hatch, or weird tracks like Qatar or Dubai Autodrome, which aren't even on the calendar.
I'm gonna have to head off. See ya, boys.
Alright, head off. Thank you for everything tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching Speed Force Racing tonight, and before we go rambling on any further, it's nearly 9 o'clock. I think we've got to go. So thank you, Nadeem, for thank you, Shadow, for commentating. Thank you, Nadeem, for putting on a show. Thank you, everyone else, for putting on a show, and we'll see you for the final race before the break. Thank you for watching, and good